Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. I'm SoCal Thero and today I'm going to do something a little different. I know I'm going to probably insert this video first off in the middle of like a series or a string of videos for this game that is probably going to look out of sync and you're going to be like, what the hell, the car that he was going to work on is not in there anymore. Reason I did that is because I wanted to get this out because I have a subscriber on my channel that is always commenting on my episodes, always giving me feedback. His name, if you haven't seen it already, is A1 Ghost Assault, and he requested that I do a early to mid 90s F 250 pickup truck. There is something in the game that somebody has made. It says it's an F150. This is the closest thing I could find to it that was a mod for what he asked for. So like I said, this is gonna be like inserted in the middle. Like I think the last vehicle I did, actually, truth be told, I don't even know what's the last vehicle I did before I inserted this. But at some point, like you'll see that I have this Ferrari over here that I still have to work on, and the Ford GTs back there. I went to the junkyard at least 6 or 7 times to get this thing to spawn finally, so I can pick up one. Not to mention also I did pick up a few other cars while looking for it, but this Ferrari was one of them, and yeah, that's going to be mostly for sale more than anything, for a quick flip, so I still have money to keep the shop going here. A lot of new changes with the game as of this update. Again, with the other videos you won't see it, but with this current recording there has been a lot of changes to this game. One of them, I don't know if like they heard me or something, but you can now paint individual car panels on your car. So I could have like a completely white truck here and then a black hood if I wanted to. Or I could put black wheels on it, which is, by the way, what we're going to be doing today. We are going to be doing some of that kind of new stuff with the vehicle. I kind of wish I had it down here. I brought my Evo 9, which you'll see in a by the time this goes out, I'm trying to think if that would already been published or not. I think it might be, but my Evo 9 now has different wheels on it, and they look more like to the ones that I actually have in real life. And then the color matches it, they're black, so they match what I do own in real life. But with all that being said, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have to buy some new parts, like I said before. Crap, and I sold all the stuff that was broken. I don't know if you just noticed it, but my game was having a hard ass time since the latest update on like loading. I was just lagging all over the place, so I ended up selling all of the inventory in my little warehouse thing there, and it is been like I'm definitely gonna have to buy a lot of stuff all over again, needless to say. But for now, what we're gonna do is I'm really trying to remember all the stuff that was on the truck. I know it uses a 15-inch not 15-inch, but it's a 15-inch rim with obviously 15 in tires, but I don't remember what the width and everything was. Since it's a truck, I think we want to go with a little bit of a bigger profile and a little bit of a bigger width, just to kind of give it that truck look, you know, little rugged look there. So we can go ahead and start installing these wheels and tires. As you can see, and I missed in this intro, the car, as always, has already been torn down to save some time on the video. I'm going to pull the battery off there while I'm thinking about it. So there will be a little bit of extra time in this video. I do apologize for those who don't like the videos to be drawn out and long, but I don't own any parts right now other than what I was able to salvage off of this truck when I was yanking everything off. So there might be moments where I'm like buying like 100 pieces of rubber bushings and whatnot. So I do apologize for that ahead of time. I will try to limit it, but there are some times where I'll see something go, yeah, you know what, we need multiples of that. Ah, come on. There we go. For this truck, we're going to go ahead and just leave it stock. We're just doing a restore to it. I'm not going to put performance parts in it. Yeah, there we go already. Something I don't have. It does take a older V8 block there, as you can see. It's a V8, I think it said overhead valve. Just a one. Yeah, it's just one. Okay. So yeah, it has that. Oh, and then also, of course, just like the Raptor, this is another thing I do love about this truck. The pickup bed's off. Everything is pretty much torn down from this thing, so it's pretty neat to see. Needless to say, with all the stuff taken off. We're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna just. I'm pretty much just gonna start looking at the parts catalog here and going from there. Like exhaust, I already know it. I think it actually takes 2 of these V8 overhead valve. And then let's see here. We're gonna go to the engine if it gets to the engine. There we go. Let's see. We're gonna need an alternator. That's always a given. We'll probably need a cam gear. We might need more than just the one, but we'll see. Let's see. What else do we have? We will need a camshaft. It's really hard to tell right now what I need. We have 4 of these. That's probably not enough. Need a crankshaft pulley. We have the engine block already. I don't think this came with the engine head, so we might as well get that too while we're at it. And since it's a V8, I think we're gonna need 2, so we might as well just buy both. Let's see, what else do we need? Engine head cover A, V8 overhead valve, yep. Engine head cover B, V8 overhead valve. Where are you? Because I know that's gonna probably be a thing. There. No, that's G. There it is. Oh, excuse me. I have had this cough now for a little over a month. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to get rid of it, but I have had it now for over a month, and it's just not going away anytime soon. So I do apologize if it kind of deteriorates from the quality of the video. Nothing that I can control. It's just I not get rid of it for the life of me. Let me see here. This is all stuff that I know I'm gonna need, but I don't know which one I'm gonna need. I know I need ignition wires because it's older. Yep, there we go. Wrong ones. Shit, there's the first wrong part we bought already because that says H, and we just want regular overhead valve, and that's D. And yeah, I'm not seeing them. Maybe it was V8. Just a regular one there. Oh well. We're building up our stock again, I guess you can say. V8 overhead valve. There we go. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna see if I can paint that. If it actually makes a difference. Like if you can actually paint that. Because I haven't really messed around with the paint too much other than the wheels. And then I painted, what else did I paint on my Evo? I painted the wheels and I painted, and I painted the wing because I have a carbon fiber wing. So I tried to go with something that was at least close to that. Power steering pump. There's only a V8. I don't see a overhead valve. Oh, wait, no, that's the F. Okay, yep, I only see that. So we're gonna hope we got it that right. Rod caps, we'll get that. As you see, like I said, I'm not buying a bunch of them, but I am buying like stuff ahead of time that I know I'm gonna need. We'll need this, need that, and if I saw correctly, it's not turbocharged, so I'm not too worried about that. We'll need a timing chain as well. And I think a lot of the stuff I do. Oh, these stupid push rods. I know I'm gonna need these, and I think I need like 12 of them, so we'll just get them now. Probably need more, truth be told. Water pump pulley, we'll need that. We'll just go with this one for now. Never mind, that's the one I needed, damn. Well, I could always use a water pump pulley. So, let's go ahead and start installing the stuff here. Oh yeah, that's under the car. Ignition coil B I won't have. I don't have that. I do have a fuel filter. Let's go ahead and get the power steering pump on there. Oh, let's get the alternator on there. Cam gear. I gotta get it under the car to get to the camshaft. What's it take here? Radiator C, I'm sure I don't have. Yep. Go ahead and buy this stuff while we're still up here. So we need the radiator C. I think we're gonna need this round air filter as well, because if I saw correctly, it's a single carb, so we'll need the cover for it too. These rocker arms, I'll need these. As well, just buy a bunch of those. There's radiator C. And then the other thing was the fuel. Oh, wait, I needed this too, didn't I? Distributor. And the fuel. Where is it? An E, so I must have passed it. Fuel filter. Thought. I'm totally drawing a... Oh no, here it is. Ignition coil B. That's what I needed. Which I think I might have just bought the wrong thing. Oh no, okay. I guess I do need a distributor too. And the rotor, yep, that still works. Cap, I don't have. And I think that's all I can... Oh, and the radiator. Let's go ahead and put the radiator in. Let's click up here so we can zoom out and get the battery in too while we're here. And I didn't buy anything for the brakes yet, so we'll leave that for now while we get under the car. And then while that's raising up, I'm going to go in here and see if I can actually paint this oil filter to a different color. Let's see, you can paint... Yeah, it looks like you could just paint body panels different colors. So these are all the body panels that came on it that I could salvage, so that's why they're all sitting there like that. You know what, I just realized something too. I'm over here mounting all these wheels and I haven't even... You have to unmount... The wheels can't be mounted to tires in order to paint them, so I'm going to have to take those all off again. It's going to be a little bit of a learning process here trying to get all this stuff correct again. Get the oil filter on. Of course, now I can't access that until I'm on top or above the car. Alright, let's get some of the brake stuff we're going to need to. And the gearbox there. I think I need another caliper. I think I broke those. I'm going to need some drums, so let's go ahead and buy those in pairs. We'll need discs too. We'll buy those in pairs as well. And we'll buy these in pairs. And we'll buy these in pairs. Like I said, we're going to be buying a lot of stuff here. So I am going to go broke. I'm glad I have that other Ferrari there to flip. That on. Won't buy as much as those because those are usually on the older cars and I'm not too worried about that. So I'll need this clutch, drive shaft, flywheel. I think the clutch plate is what I have already. I always send them to be able to fix those. Yep, clutch plate. New pressure plate. And we'll get the release bearing on there. And I don't have the gearbox, I didn't make it. And I don't have that muffler. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of stuff I'm missing on this thing. I got those on, that's not a thing. There's the fuel tank. There's the fuel pump. This truck's gonna cost me a pretty penny, I think, with all the stuff I gotta buy over here again. Actually, I meant to go to exhaust. And I need to get those middle mufflers, and then that looks like it will complete the exhaust system on this car. If I could just find middle muffler. But everything moved with the Porsche update or DLC that I downloaded, so it's kind of hard to catch everything right now where it's supposed to be. Gearbox, we need probably just a standard V8 overhead valve. Yep, even though that one says Ford on it. This was prior to the Ford update. I'm gonna go ahead and put the gearbox in. Go ahead and get this muffler in. Yep, we get the starter in that I bought. Get this muffler in. Okay, cool. So that part of the exhaust is done. We just need to do the headers. Working back here with the suspension, we're gonna need the leaf springs. We need the rear one here though. Oh, we're gonna need these, and we'll probably need a few of these. We'll get those. Get a couple of these. And we're going to need some outer tie rods, because that's always a thing. And we will need the inner tie rods as well, if I could find them. Oh, where are you at? There they are. And I'm trying to just see if there's anything else that I could think of that I know that the car is going to need. I'll need some of these end links, so we might as well just get these two while we're at it, and both of them. Just one less thing to have to buy. And the bushings will be another thing. And I have a nice stock of inventory here again. At least until I start chunking away at it here. I'm so glad the keyboard feature thing actually works on this game. I know some games it doesn't, and makes clicking a lot pain in the ass, so needless to say, I think I'll need some leaf springs too. I think I broke a lot of parts when I was restoring this thing. It was in, like I said, it was in the junkyard, so it was in pretty rough shape when I got it. So it's gonna need a lot of TLC, I'm assuming. Alright, there's the thing I originally came in here for, so let's go ahead and just get this on. And that way we can get the drive shaft. Nope, looks like I did not salvage the original. Big shocker there. Leaf spring. Oh, we'll put those in now. I'm sure I don't have... Oh, okay, I was able to salvage the rear axle knuckle housings. Shock absorber Bs I don't have. I was able to salvage the wheel hubs too. That's good. Gonna just work right here. This way I can get both sides of the car. I was more or less just coming under here just to work on the engine, but looks like we're gonna have the entire rear end put together here, minus the wheels and tires. Alright, so we got that. Let's go ahead and put our rubber bushings in now. Oh, that's right, you gotta actually do the whole thing there. Once I get this side set up, and with this, and I buy these shock absorbers too, I'm gonna go back and keep working on because the wheels and tires are gonna come up here a lot sooner than I would think. Rear shock absorber B, we're gonna need some of those. Buy 40 of those, and actually buy 2 more of these so I can have some matching for what I have for A's. Whoa, lost my view there for a second. Go ahead and just do this now. I think I got I still got quite a ton to take off here. I'll go back to work here. Alright, so the passenger side of it is done as far as the suspension goes. Take that off. Let's go ahead and get the driver's side going here too. There we go. Okay, we are down to just wheels and tires on that side now. Whoops. I'm lost in my own shop. Alright, wheels and tires are completely off. Please tell me that. Okay, good. Just wanted to confirm it, but they're completely off now. So we're going to go ahead and paint the wheels real quick. Let's see. I am going to, like I said, I'm going to do a black. So I'll change the view so you guys can see what it looks like. It's kind of weird. It just floats there, but it is what it is. Yeah, I think I'll just stick to a metallic paint color. And then it shows up here. See, it has this little square here, and it'll be whatever color to let you know that hey, you painted this part already. So we got that one painted, and then we just painted that one too. So you just gotta kind of be careful when you're doing black, especially if you're like new to this update, because it's very easy to paint the same wheel twice, and the and the game does not care. It'll charge you for both times too, even if you're painting the same thing over and over again. Like what I did there. I accidentally painted one of them white, but it's all good. It's fixed now. I lost $100, but I'll probably make up that money with this Ferrari sale that I do. I'm not too worried. Let's say that. Actually, let's get more of these done. Oh, that looks cool. I'm already digging the black. So I'm gonna make this truck kind of look like the one the Rock drives in, oh, what's it called? I think it's called Walking Tall. Is the movie where he drives like a older F-150, 250 pickup truck that's green. I don't think it had black wheels, so this is more or less my touch. And you guys know me, I love throwing black wheels on pretty much everything. I don't know. It's just just a preference I like, but oh, there we go. But I don't know. I guess since I never would want to own a black car just because of the maintenance of keeping the paint in great shape, I substitute it with the rims instead. Is my guess, anyways. Is that the case? I have no idea. That's just a guess on my part as to why I do that. Oh, that's front sway bar. Well, I guess I could use some rear ones too, so oh well. These I don't really need to do in pairs because there's only one. There we go. I was able to salvage those. That's good. And I was able to salvage these as well. Another good sign. I was only able to salvage one upper suspension arm, but that's fine because I have to buy this suspension piece still, which is double wishbone shock absorber. Okay. So I need one of these, and I will need two of those. I need two of these and two of these. Alright, cool. Front axle knuckle cover. Alright, good. I still have that. Front wheel cover, I'm good there. Then brake disc ventilated. Yep, we'll go ahead and get that installed. Wheel hub bearing, the cap. Just kind of going through right now on this side just to see what all I'm going to need. It looks like I might be good though for the rest of these parts. Yep, okay. So go ahead and continue with the wheels. Oops. And I don't think I had, yeah, that was my last one. And then let's go ahead and get the suspension mounted together here. Kind of sucks not having all my parts done. It's usually pretty nice just to have a bunch of parts and just start slapping them on to make it go quicker, but I don't mind clicking quicker, I guess you can say, for you guys, so it doesn't draw out the episode too long. So we got those now. You know what? Let's go ahead and slap the wheels and tires on in the back. I know it's not proper because it's not matching, or it's kind of heavy, but oh well, it's a game. We'll get over it. Oh, look at that. That looks so cool with the different color choices. Oh, that looks... I'm gonna be honest, those tires look a little too small. Can I put this on? Yeah, I can. Okay, let's slap that on. Yeah, those are a little too small. Needless to say, we're gonna be taking these tires off. Damn it. Oh well. I wasn't sure, but yeah, those are definitely too small. Gonna need a lot bigger tire on there. Oh. It'll be the third time these wheels and tires come apart. And then, as you see, the pickup bed's there. So it's on and good to go. Let's go ahead and finish this side. Then we'll go back to wheels and tires again. There you go. We need to get a nice meaty set of tires here for this thing. And I don't recall what I did buy. Let's see here. 205, 60, 15. Okay. We want 15s. We're gonna... Oh no, we need 4. And I did 205. The width probably could have been a little bit more. The profile is what needs to go up. Yeah, we'll just do 90. We'll max it out. Why not? Let's just go big or go home on this thing. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just curious to see what it... Holy cow, that's a big wheel and tire package. That should look a lot better on it. I'm gonna throw one of those on just to see right now, too. Go ahead and separate these. I'll have to sell off those tires, which I'll take a hit, but it's okay. Like I said, I got that Ferrari. I'm okay taking a little bit of a hit right now. I was very fortunate to find that thing. Alright, let's see how this wheel and tire looks. It's probably just ginormous now. And I am trying to star pattern. So. Holy cow, it's almost clipping into the fender, but we're gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it. It looks good to me. I'm going for looks right now. Not even functionality. If it rubs, I mean, oh well, right? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it definitely looks pretty cool. We'll get this other one on. Oh, that's right. It's still... I'm thinking I had 2 already going. Oh, take that off. Go ahead and get the last one here. Alright, now I have 2. I wanted to get a side done so I can kind of see what it looks like. I am so glad you can paint wheels and tires now. I'm going to be bringing down like all of my cars just to see what combinations I want to change out on them. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. I mean, the profile is a little too big. I'll be honest and say that is definitely going to rub. But it looks very cool to me. That's why I wanted to do it. Worst comes to worst, I'll change it out when I'm off camera so you guys aren't sitting here waiting for me to pick a wheel and tire selection here. I think once the car settles back down on the ground, it's going to really be rubbing bad, but oh well. Alright, we got nothing there as far as wheels and tires go that need to be done, so I'm going to continue on this side of the suspension, which is great. It's actually the last side that we need to do before we're on to just motor work is all we got left. So we're going to get this all put in right now, and then we'll go to... Oh, there we go. We'll go to motor work after that. There we go. Oh, I didn't start pattern it. Oh, sorry guys. That was my fault. I was trying to do the star pattern. I just want to... I'm going to put it all the way down. It's pretty good. I mean, it is tucked up in there a little too much for a truck, but hey, it looks freaking badass. I mean, I want to keep that badass look more than functionality. Oh, that's right. I didn't buy the brake stuff yet. We'll go ahead and get these pistons in here now. And we'll get the engine head cover on. This engine was pretty much bare bones when I yanked it out. It was just the block and then little bits and pieces in the front, and that's really it. So that's why I was buying a lot of this stuff ahead of time, because I kind of already had a good idea that it wasn't going to be here. And seeing as how I had to sell all my inventory off, I kind of knew I wasn't going to have anything. These annoying valve push rods in that I hate. And I know I said it's like a late 80s, maybe early to mid 90s F-150 pickup truck. When we're done, I mean, you guys can let me know in the comments below, like, hey, you know, it's got this, so that makes it this year or whatnot. I mean, truth be told, like I said before, I'm a big Ford guy. I'm a big Ford fan, even though I don't drive one anymore. But, there might be something on here that I just don't recognize that just gives it away more what year it is. But as you saw, the model doesn't really like, or the description doesn't really say what it is, like as far as the year goes. Alright, so this side's pretty much done. Oops, we're clipping into the radiator there. Get this put on. Oh, and I guess I broke the timing cover. That's always awesome. Oh, you know what? While we're in brakes too, come on, look over. This is what I'm talking about. It was just lagging bad. Might as well just buy a few of these. Yeah, I'm really sinking my money right now. I think after this, before I record the Ferrari, I'm gonna have to flip the other Ferrari that I have just to have some money again. So we have the brake thing. I'm trying to remember. Let's see. Oh, timing cover. That's right. And then I need that ignition. Excuse me. The cap too. Which I'm gonna just assume it's the regular one. I don't see anything that makes it specific. And then we need that timing cover. Actually, I almost got to them. There we go. And I'm assuming it's a V8 overhead valve. Yep, there it is. So there's kind of like pros and cons to like this. We'll say this model, for example. So like the pro to this model is that it is something that anybody that has just the base game can use. And like this mod, I should say. And you don't need anything else, like as far as the DLCs go. The con to that though is like there's a Ford update in here, so there's like parts that are meant to be for a Ford. So like save it from people that are not like buying all the DLCs and whatnot, which I am, just because like I said before, I'm a big fan of this game. It's a fun game and I can relate to it because like I said, I used to be a mechanic, and I still kind of, I mean, I have a project car that I work on, so I guess you can say I kind of am, but I do it more as a hobby now instead of as a living. But there's like some stuff on here that I just kind of wish they would utilize some of the DLC parts, I guess is what I'm trying to get at there. Like, see, here's a radiator fan that's for a Ford, but I have to buy the game one, which is right here. Or maybe I needed the other one. Okay, no, I needed this one. Woo! Because they made it so anybody can use the model if they wanted to, which I get that part too, and I do appreciate that, because I mean, it kind of sucks if you don't buy the DLCs and then you're kind of screwed out of having a mod because you don't feel like paying the $5 or $10 for the DLC just because you don't see the value in it. So, I mean, I could see why they would do that. Go ahead and put that on, and I'm gonna get this exhaust manifold on. This way the exhaust system's complete. And we'll get these spark plugs in, and then of course the stupid wires will pop up after I do that, because now both sides are in. Yep. It was V8. Okay, well, it's done now. So the front of this car is, or this, I keep saying car and it's a truck, so I do apologize if that's triggering people. is almost done. I'm going to need more push rods. Go freaking figure. I think I need like 4 more. I think I have enough of the rocker arms though. Yeah, I have enough of those, and I do need 4. Okay. So let's scroll down here to valve push rods. Like I said, I hate these damn things. I can't wait. It's like looking at those parts too. I know I'm like kind of covering a lot of subjects at once here. I can't wait till I find another Porsche. Like when I was looking for this thing, it was raining Porsche Carrera GTs in the junkyard. I think I found 6 in total, and I mean they're worth a pretty penny. So I'm assuming you can flip them for a good amount. I only picked up 1 because I'm not sure yet. I'll probably kick myself later for not picking up the other 5, but I can't wait to find like stuff like a 911 GT. That would be that's like a dream car of mine right there, is a Porsche 911. Oh man, I'd love to own one of those one day. Maybe one day I'll get the chance to. I've driven one already. They're a lot of fun to drive. It's just they're kind of hard to work on, and I mean, let's be honest, it's a Porsche. It's not very family practical. But I mean, regardless, it would be very cool to have one. Need an intake manifold, but I need the V8 overhead valve one. And it needs to be... Where the hell are... It's probably up here, and I'm just not scrolling up high enough yet. Oh, there it is. It's 1 carb. Not manifold, it's the 1 carb. There we go. And I know I don't have the carburetor, and I know I'm not going to have the air filter base either. I wonder... Let's see. Around... There's the cover. Air filter base. There we go. And then I need to get the carburetor. Oh, and again, I hate to keep switching topics and all these different subjects, but they also added a as part of this update, they added more parts to the aftermarket shop, or like the aftermarket parts that you can put on like performance parts. So there might be a few things for like vehicles I've already built that are in there that might soup it up just a little bit more. So I might have to take a look at that and see on future builds here. Alright, everything's done there as far as the motor is concerned. It's sitting really far down in there, but I'm assuming that's just for like compatibility and looks, so I'm not stressing it too much. Alright, let's start installing all this stuff on the bottom end of this engine block so we can get the oil pan on and put oil in it, and it'll be good to start running at least. But of course we still have the interior we have to do. I didn't do the interior on this because, truth be told, I don't even know what it takes. It came with only a steering wheel, so I know what kind of steering wheel goes in it, and I may choose not to use that one anyways because, like I said, they probably have an older like Ford Mustang steering wheel that will be sufficient enough for this. There we go. And let's go ahead and put the oil pan on. And I think that is it mechanically for this truck. We're going to go ahead and lower it down again, and we're going to double check before we start slapping the exterior parts all on it. Like I said, I want to make sure everything's right. Rear window. Okay, I forgot to yank that out. That's done now. Okay, everything looks... Oh, you know what? I forgot that... I always forget these damn things. These stupid ignition clips. And, of course, I don't own any. Go figure. I'll just buy 2 for now. I could probably use a ton of them, but... Things are always missing. I always forget them, too. Because, I mean, look at that. Look at how small that is. That's, like, very not noticeable. Oops. There we go. Alright, cool. So we are down to just interior. And think that's really it. Oh, what the hell? It uses the F350 bench. Oh, maybe this does use parts of the Ford DLC, because I think the F350 bench is actually part of the Ford DLC. So it's kind of weird. Well, I guess if you use the Mach 1 engine in a truck, it would look kind of weird. So I guess that makes sense. Jeez, is this ever gonna... Oh, yep, it's spilling out. Let's not do that. Alright, let's go ahead and start buying the interior for this thing. Let's see. Interior shop. It uses an F350 bench, so that'll be hopefully easy to find. Let's see. Oh, Jesus. Okay. F350 bench. I see seat F350. It must be bench F350. Where are you? There it is. Bench F350. Oh, it's beige. Oh. Unfortunately, we'll have to live with the beige interior. God, that looks terrible. I'm kind of torn between an Atlanta... Like, let me see the Ford wheels. So we got an F350 wheel. Got a Ford GT wheel. Like a GT40, a Mustang, and a Mach 1, which I think says Mustang on it, so we're not going to stick that in there. We might have to go with just like... man, I'm not sure what I want to go with. The Atlanta wheel looks kind of cool. It looks like an older truck wheel. But it's kind of like... it's kind of... You get something that maybe would look like it fits in that genre. Man. Porsche wheel looks nice, by the way. Sorry, that just caught my eye. Oh, it's a tough choice. The T-Series wheel looks pretty cool to it too, or this Typhoon, but I think what we're gonna do is go with the Atlanta. It kind of looks like for an older truck, but I mean, it'll still look pretty cool regardless. Jeez, look at all these parts in here now. Okay, so wow, there's a lot of different stuff in here. Time attack. Oh, what? There's time. There is a lot of stuff for this truck. That's cool. That is definitely cool. And you can do a time attack truck. I almost could do a time attack truck with those wheels, but I'm not gonna get too crazy with it. It's not a 13 and it's not a Raptor, so we'll just stick up here. Front window we need. Is there tinted windows? Nope. So we're gonna need the side windows as well. I don't know what else I need as far as body paneling goes, so we're gonna just leave that alone for now. But let's go ahead and put this interior together. There's that ugly beige seat. I guess it matches the rest of the truck's interior, so let's keep trying to get to this. There we go. I guess it's kind of okay. Yeah, it's not too shabby. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into the assembly mode here. I think I still have this. Yep. Stock engine cover. It did come with the hood. And whoops. Yep. And it did have the front end on it. Oh, okay. Cool. I did have a headlight. Don't have that headlight though. I'll have that door. I don't think it... Yeah, you know what? It didn't have fenders. I do remember that. And it did not have a front bumper. Alright, that's the door it did have, and it does have that mirror. Yep. Put that glass in. Oh, the broken one is still there. I didn't think it had that, but I guess it does. No tail lights. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and get the remaining stuff that I need. I need the driver's side door. And I need... Let's see, I have the grill. That Front bumper looks pretty cool. Although, this looks more like to the era. Although that does too. I'm going with this one with the bull bar. Or brush bar. Let's see, the driver's side headlights one I don't have. This mirror I don't have either. And did I not see a rear bumper for this thing? Not sure. And I did not buy the fenders. Crap. I did have a mirror. Damn it. Oh well. I got an extra one for now. Oh, look at that with the bull bar. That looks cool. That looks really cool. Alright, it does have a rear bumper, and I don't have the tail lights for it. Okay, so go ahead and get the tail lights. I need the left tail light. I don't know why I'm scrolling down here, but oh, this is why, because it's way down here. Okay, I need that. Bed with canopy. Bed with roll bar. Oh, that's cool. I think I'm going to do bed with roll bar. I'm going to change out that bed. Rear bumper, time attack. We'll just do regular rear bumper. And then I'm missing the fenders. That was another thing that I don't have. Oh, we need the 2 fenders there, and I think that'll complete the body. Let's actually, before we do all this, let's take this off again. I hate to have an extra part, but I want to see this bull bar one. Oh, that looks cool. That reminds me of oh, what's that movie? Back to the Future, when Michael J. Fox is racing the guy from Red Hot Chili Peppers, and they're all hanging in the back of his truck when he's racing him in his Toyota. Oh, that looks cool. Ranger F-150. There it is. Put the passenger side on. I think that's it. I just need to do a license plate. Of course, since SoCal is Southern California, we're going to do a custom plate. I'm going to put 90s F-150. Oh, no dash. 150. There you go. And knowing my luck, that's probably like an 88 or something. You guys will tell me in the comments later on. So I got that. I don't think it needs a front one. Let's see. Oh, it says it could use one, but you know what? You can't put it on. There isn't a spot with this bumper, so... Oh well, that's fine with me. So that's it for the truck. It's completely put together now. It just needs to get painted, so we're going to move it over to the paint booth. There we go. And let's go ahead and paint this sucker. Like I said, well, let's see what liveries they have for it. Nope, nothing. Okay. Like I said before, I'm going to try to make it look like the rocks from Walking Tall, I think is the name of the movie. Here, his is like a really dark green. We want that, and kind of hard to tell with the light shining on it. Makes it hard to tell on the color. Maybe not a matte. I'm gonna be completely honest, I kind of prefer the rocks right now over mine. Yeah, I'm gonna call that close enough. Go ahead and paint that. Go ahead and move it back out here, and we will do the startup test on it. See how it sounds. I didn't have a seat in it. Oh, look at that, working dash too. That's cool. Or somewhat, I think. Kind of sitting a little far back in this thing, and you're a little low. Like, I feel like I'm 12 years old getting into my dad's old F-150. that he had, or his Dodge pickup truck that he used to have too. Oh, you know what? We might as well take it to the speed track, because, I mean, why not? It's not going to make the most power, but at least I'll be able to control it down the straightaway here. It won't get too out of hand. There we go. Does sound good. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, all the gauges are working in there. That's cool. And they look the part too. Oh, going off the line a little bit there. Yeah, she's not the meatiest, but she looks pretty good, I must say. Get a different angle there. Oh, look at that. Nobody's driving. Oh, maybe they're not rubbing too bad. Okay. I was thinking the wheels and tires would be rubbing pretty bad on this truck, but they look like they're doing pretty good there. They do look kind of weird because the truck sits a little bit lower than I would like, but it is what it is. It's got that really stock look, and then somebody came along and was like, oh, I'm going to put some big-ass monster trucks wheels and tires on this thing. But either way, I like it. It came out really good. I like that bull bar. I don't know if it had that option with time attack, but it'd be cool to see those like some halogen fog lights or off-road lights, whatever you want to call it, on top of the bull bar too. But I mean, what the guy did with this thing and how well it sits and everything on it works. Geez, see, that's the lag I'm talking about. I'm pretty impressed with it. It's put together really nicely for being a modded vehicle. And those seats do sit a little too low though for me. That was just a little too small. Like you could barely see the headrest. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Let me know in the comments below what you think. If you're new to my channel and you enjoy this series or any other series, please hit the subscribe button down below. I greatly appreciate it, as it helps me out, as well as it keeps you informed on the latest and greatest videos and content that I release. If you're not new to my channel and you enjoyed this episode but don't feel like leaving a comment, just please hit that like button down below. Another way to let me know that you enjoy this series as well. But with all that being said, guys, thanks again for watching, and I will see you on the next episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Take care.